Hello, and welcome to the Life of a Musician. Tonight's episode is recorded live from Merlefest at Wilkes Community College in Wilkesboro, North Carolina. Let's step inside and listen.
Step right up, you just got to see the magnificent, magical, mysterious menagerie. It'll amaze, it'll amuse, it'll arouse and astound. No doubt the most bodacious show in this here town. Pack up your sorries, kiss away your cares. You won't have to worry no more. If you're tired and run down, life ain't worth living no more. You can't hardly drag yourself out of bed like before. You got no health, no vitality, no vigor, no zest. The Chief's Indian remedy lectures the best. Don't hesitate. You don't want to be late. You're there before it's all gone. Yes, it's step right up. You just got to see the magnificent, magical, mysterious menagerie. Like I said, it'll amaze, amuse, arouse, and astound. No doubt the most bodacious show in this here town. You better pack up your sorries, kiss away your cares. That's right. You gotta drink it neat. That's right, it ain't too sweet. Before long you'll be back wanting more. The chief will make you believe the doc ain't there to deceive, and the story that he weaves will relieve you of some of your pain and all of your change, but you'll be glad that you came to the show. They got a peg-legged dancer and an Indian chief. They got a blues-singing lady, she got diamonds in her teeth. They got a two-headed turtle, man, you just gotta see it. You know they got a chicken that can count to 10, no lie. Follow them down to the pre-show tonight. You don't wanna miss it begin. I said step right up, you just got to see the magnificent, magical, mysterious menagerie.
That's good, man. That's a tongue twister.
Yeah, it's a lot of words for me to remember. I got a few songs. A lot of my songs I noticed in shows lately are shorter than they were when I first learned them. I forget the words.
I do that.
Yeah,
It's
you just got
part of
to
it.
keep rocking on.
What I was loving about what you're doing there, I'm watching you play, and it's kind of mesmerizing. It's almost kind of like watching a banjo player almost, with where you're moving your positions and you're hitting those notes, you know, and all that. So I get it. I know practice.
No practice.
No practice?
No. Once you're a touring musician, you got it down. I mean, people tell me, how do you know when it's time to start looking for gigs? I said, well, somebody besides your mother and your friends will tell you. Like all of a sudden, people are coming out to see you. And if you live in Norfolk, Virginia, then you go to the next town and you stretch it out. And then you got to have something. I recorded one song in 1967 for Blue Goose Records. A guy was a record collector, 78 RPM blues records. There's a whole bunch of those interesting people. And he used to have parties at his house, a bunch of blues nerds that were so into it. There was a book out we called the Bible. It was written by Goodrich and Dixon, English, and on the cover it says a complete documentation of every blues record pre-war, pre-1942. I mean, by then electric guitars were in. This is all acoustic stuff. Like you look up Pink Anderson, and there's his two songs, and it tells you the matrix number on the 78. It's some kind of thing that identifies when it was made and stuff. The year it was recorded, where it was recorded, and like Blind Lemon Jefferson, there's like 75 or 100 songs that he recorded, and every song is documented. It's absolutely amazing. And we'd go to these parties, we'd get high doing whatever, and we'd pick out a song, and Nick Pearls, who started, it was the first blues reissue company. He called it Balzona Records, but then somebody said he can't use that. He went to Yazoo Records. And these parties were insane. The little thing about those parties comes up in a Steve Buscemi movie called Ghost World, which is the guys are weird record people. It's about two teenage girls who just graduated high school. And in the movie, Steve Buscemi and his buddy try to pick up the girls that just graduated high school at the laundromat. And it's not working out, but they invite him to this party, and the two girls say, yeah, we'll go to the party. So they get to the party, and they walk in there, and it's a scratchy Skip James record playing from 1931 or 29 or whatever, and these guys are all sitting around grooving on it, and the two girls are looking at each other like, what did we get into here? These guys are nuts. And you had to be nuts to listen to those scratchy old things. And every once in a while, a clean copy, but those 78s. So he started a company called Blue Goose Records for live people, because there was an Afro-American young guy who was from Georgia, got out of the Navy and lived up in Harlem, where Sonny Terry and Brownie McGhee lived, and a lot of people from this area, the Carolinas and Tennessee, ended up there that played blues guitar. Some of them made records, some of them didn't. But Larry fell into the hands of Reverend Gary Davis, who was a guitar genius, singing on the streets in the 50s, and he started Blue Goose Records to record Larry Johnson, this guy, and Larry Johnson's record got written up in. He took all that old stuff and came up with a unique style. He called it stride guitar, and he got rave reviews in Rolling Stone magazine, and we were on tour together in England, and he knew how to accompany me and make me sound better than I am. And we decided, when I made my first record, I recorded one song for the Blue Goose label, and then I came back from England with a press kit of reviews. You know, people were going nuts. They said, not since Ramblin' Jack Elliott came over here in '57 or whenever he went over there with a cowboy hat and a guitar, have we been so entertained by a New York guy. So that was pretty good. I got incredible reviews over there, and the rest is history, but I forgot what your question was.
That's okay. That's